Trump to endure embarrassment of criminal sentencing after last-ditch Supreme Court appeal fails. The Supreme Court didn't help Donald Trump this time. The court's 5-4 decision Thursday to deny the president-elect's last-minute effort to delay sentencing in his New York hush money case sets up a stunning moment, a Friday court date just 10 days before Trump is sworn in for a second term. Judge Juan Merchan has already said he won't impose a jail term. But the sentencing hearing will nevertheless mean that Trump will be the first president to take office with a criminal conviction written into his official record. The proximity of the sentencing to Trump's inauguration will create a stunning juxtaposition. He will be a defendant subject to the authority of a judge and a jury verdict who will within days assume the vast powers of the presidency and become the ultimate guardian of the nation's laws and the Constitution. The word unprecedented has been worn into a cliché by the unbelievable twists and turns of Trump's life, his presidential campaigns and first White House term. But he will be making another head-spinning slice of history on Friday, after a campaign in which he defied 4 criminal indictments to win a second term. Trump will not be at the hearing in the same New York courtroom where he was convicted last year, but will join virtually from his home in Florida. A person familiar with the matter told CNN's Caitlin Collins. Trump attacks the judge after verdict. The defeat at the Supreme Court was a rare reversal for Trump's strategy of seeking to delay his criminal cases with multiple appeals, which he used in his federal cases to buy time until he could use his executive authority to thwart them. Of course, for this to work, he had to live up to his end of the bargain and win the election. Had the Supreme Court ruled the other way on this case, it would have emboldened critics who argue the court facilitated Trump's attempts to delay accountability after taking weeks to rule on his claims of sweeping immunity last year and then awarding him significant protection for official acts. That decision slowed the federal cases, allowing him to succeed in preventing trials from taking place before the election. Thursday's ruling, in which 2 conservatives sided with liberal justices, may in some small measure reassure those who believed that the court's decisions had challenged the idea that every American, no matter their position in life, is equal before the law. But it will not quell the widespread anxiety among liberals that the conservative majority Trump built in his first term will show considerable deference to the commander-in-chief in a second administration that may test the rule of law and the Constitution more than his first. The president-elect attacked Merchan after the Supreme Court's decision came down Thursday evening. "We're going to appeal anyway, just psychologically, because frankly it's a disgrace. It's a judge that shouldn't have been on the case," Trump told reporters at his Mar-a-Lago club. "So I'll do my little thing tomorrow. They can have fun with their political opponent. This is a long way from finished." The president-elect registered fury and disbelief about his plight during a news conference at Mar-a-Lago earlier this week, when he seemed preoccupied with the looming sentencing's impact on his dignity. "I'm the president-elect of the United States of America. I'm a former, very successful president," Trump said, complaining that he was a victim of a judge working real hard to try and embarrass him. Trump may not have needed any more incentive to use his powers as president to avenge what he claims is the weaponization of justice against him. But the sentencing could freshen his sense of grievance just before he takes power. Trump was convicted in May on 34 counts of falsifying business records over payments to his then-lawyer Michael Cohen to reimburse a $130,000 hush money payment made to adult film star Stormy Daniels in order to keep her from speaking out about an alleged affair before the 2016 election. Trump pleaded not guilty in the case and has denied the affair.